When I was a young man, I did a lot of dumb shit. Whether you're in the cold bottom of the dark valley or the warm light of the mountaintop, I am with brothers. No man walks alone. A brotherhood for men in all seasons. No man walks alone. Did a lot of dumb shit when I was a kid, when I was a young man. As people, it's really kind of hard to understand who and what we are when we're younger. We're programmed and told by people throughout our lives what they believe we should be, how we should act, how we should think. And as young men especially, we tend to want to try and find the boundaries, the edges, the guardrails. People will give us lines not to cross, and we'll stand with our toes hanging over. Some of us will boldly charge across those lines just to see what happens. As you start to develop in life, it's important to find your red lines. And I don't mean the boundaries that we're not supposed to cross. I mean your red lines. For those of us that have done athletics or worked very hard, the intellectuals that have really come to understand what it is to think and to learn. Your red line is that edge, that bleeding edge that pushes you beyond what you thought you could do into a new space. It's usually very uncomfortable. The physical red lines, your wrestling coaches, your football coaches, they know how to get you there, push you all the way to your edge. Those of us that have worked very, very hard, there's a level of working, of physical expenditure, where I swear you can feel yourself dying. Your red lines. For the thinkers, where you push yourself so hard intellectually, mentally, that you exhaust yourself. You can feel the frustration and your brain all but stops working right before that epiphany comes. Our red lines. Most of us only engage those red lines. We find those red lines. We feel those red lines in one or two aspects of our lives. The emotional red lines, where we're up against the wall and pushed so hard that we begin to break. We start to feel and exhibit the fractures. It starts leaking out. We start losing control. The physical red lines, where there is nothing left in the tank, where the coach has pushed you so hard, there's nothing left to give. But those red lines are in every aspect of our being. Spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, financial, and all the aspects thereof. Where are your red lines? Have you sought them? Have you found them? Have you traded some red lines for others? I did a lot of dumb shit when I was a kid. I would push my red lines as a driver. Where were the edges? How far can I go? How fast can I go? I would push the red lines as an athlete until I would literally collapse. I would push the red lines in my work. How many hours and how hard can I go? I found in my work the red lines were very far out there. My coaches continually pushed me beyond what I thought I could achieve. Intellectually later, learning new skills, I found myself in situations that I was forced to learn new things. I did a lot of dumb shit as I was a kid. testing the boundaries of physics, my body's physical limits. Can I get away with this? But in pushing those red lines, I traded them. I would max out in one category and totally ignore the others. As I get older, it's becoming more and more apparent to me that I need to learn balance and develop myself, push myself like I did with my work, and in some very narrow aspects of my life and my mind. I need to apply that same level of concentration and effort and reach, growth, across the various aspects of my life. Some areas I was very dumb as a kid. I did a lot of dumb things as a kid. I went beyond a reasonable red lines. And some, many, I didn't even touch. Didn't even consider. Did a lot of dumb things.